Capricorn. Before I begin, I'd like to remind you that this is a general reading for all Capricorn. Okay, so I've already shuffled and meditated over the deck, so we will just get right into it. Laid before you is your spiritual advice card, and I am doing another elemental reading, like I did the month prior if you watched me last month. But this month I'm using solely one deck. It is called the Greenwich Tarot. I have used it before. This is what it looks like. It's very festive looking, so I love using it around this time of year. Okay, and since I have already shuffled and meditated over it, we'll just get right into it. So here is your spiritual advice card laid before you. It is the Standing Stone. Now, this is essentially the same card as Justice in the traditional tarot. And I can move the card a little closer so you can actually see the picture. It's a beautiful standing stone with the scales etched on the stone. And daisies growing all around it. Okay, so what's this mean for your spiritual advice for November? Well, to me, it says that you need to accept things for how they are. You need to get in touch with the natural laws of nature. You need to become more in harmony and balance with yourself. Something's been out of balance, and this is the month to take stock of that, to understand and seek which areas of yourself that are out of balance and get them aligned and back into balance. Now, this could be something personal. This could be on an emotional level that you're out of balance, or this could be some kind of physical aspect in your life. But November is the time to take stock of it, to understand it, and really take care of it and nurture it. And accepting hard truths. Things that maybe we've been in denial about or tried, you know, we need to face whatever it is we've been running from. Okay, so moving on to your Earth Sector card for your work, your finances, and career. You have the Nine of Anthems, which is the Nine of Swords, upright. So there's some worry there when it comes to money and finances and what you want to do. This is something that keeps you up late and keeps you from, you know, your relaxation, keeps you from peace of mind. This is something that's always there in the back of your head, bothering you. You know, where do I fit in? Where do I belong? What is the right path for me to take? And maybe you're afraid you'll get stuck doing things that you don't want to do. Now, I think that, well, I know that deep down you really know what you want to do, but for whatever reason, you've been held back from it. So, you know, the answers are there. I'm just not sure if you're accepting them or if you have accepted them in the past. Okay, for your air card with your communications and your thoughts with friends and family, you have the Two of Pentacles upright. So November will be a month where you are juggling a lot of people and maybe even a lot of things. I mean, this is a Pentacles card, so it generally indicates finances and money and things like that. So maybe you're talking to people about different venues on how to make money, or different ways or strategies on how to make money, or maybe your thoughts are really focused in on that goal in the month of November. If that is not the case, which I think for most of you it is, but for some of you it may just be that you are talking to a lot of different people and having to wear a lot of different masks. A lot of the times the Two of Pentacles can represent somebody who's kind of like a jack of all trades. And even if you're not a jack of all trades, you have to kind of come off like you are. Like you know what you're doing and what you're talking about in every little different area that you encounter in your life, or every different person that you encounter in your life. You have to kind of chameleon yourself to the way they are. Or at least that's the way, you know, you're thinking about things, you know. Like there's that expression, you know, dress for success. Dress the way that, you know, dress the part. And I feel like that's what a lot of you are doing in the month of November. You're dressing the part. Maybe some of you have job interviews. Maybe some of you are looking for a career change. Because I'm really getting that whole vibe here. Like a lot of November, your thoughts and your actions are on money making. So, you know, for those of you who are in a career and have a job already, you know, maybe your thoughts are wondering, or maybe your actions are actually going towards a different venue, something new, something different. And for those of you who are looking for a job, this is a perfect reading for you. I can't tell you if you're going to get the job or not. I mean, these are upright cards, so that's very positive. The Two of Pentacles upright is a very positive aspect of the card. So if you need to chameleon yourself to other people and act like you know what you're talking about, and maybe you do, you know, you're going to pull it off. You're going to convince that person that you do know what you're doing. And if you have a lot on your plate, if you are physically juggling a lot of tasks, a lot of responsibilities at this time in November, you're going to juggle it well. So that's good. And if this is all about thinking, and I mean, the air card is not all about thinking. It's about communication also. But if a lot of this is going on in your mind and in your head, these are very positive thoughts. These are things that you will be excited about, you know, thinking about all the different things that you want to do in November and beyond. Kind of like a planning process. Okay, for your fire card with your challenges and your actions in November, you have received the King of Pentacles in reverse. And I'll flip them upright so you can kind of see them. I really appreciate the artwork on these cards. I hope that you do too. It's kind of a jolly looking fellow, but you did receive him in reverse. So, you know, you are Earth, Capricorn, and Pentacles are Earth. So for a lot of you, this card is going to represent yourself. And this is, you know, a lack of finances. Or maybe if you have the finances, you're not spending them wisely. This could be dishonesty in the financial area. But if this card is representing somebody outside of yourself, it's going to be most likely somebody who represents finances or money to you. This is somebody who you see who has money. Maybe they got it dishonestly. Or maybe you're jealous that they have money. Maybe you would like what they have, but secretly you kind of hate them, or hate's a very strong word, but see, you know, maybe secretly you're jealous of them. And, you know, that can put a strain on your relationship with them because you want what they have. But maybe you don't want to do what they did to get it. And I almost feel that for some of you, this is a father figure. And maybe you've asked to borrow money and he may have said no. Or I really get not so much asking to borrow money. I mean, that might be for some of you, but I think for the majority of you, I get a feeling of disappointment. That this card is really like a big ball of feeling of disappointment. But this is in your fire card, or in your fire sector, so this is going to be this is going to be a challenge, you know, that you're going to have to get over. And fire can also represent action. So, I mean, for some of you, you're going to be disappointed in some kind of financial area. You're going to go out and physically do something like either work or ask to borrow money, and there's going to be some kind of physical disappointment there. But I think for a lot of you, this is just jealousy, and it's it's disappointment, and you know, emotionally, that's a challenge for you to move forward. But you can turn this card upright since you are becoming aware of it. You can use it as a motivator instead of something that holds you back. So keep that in mind. Okay, and for your water card, for your emotions and your love life, you have received the Queen of Wands. Now, I really feel like this is the person that has your back. This is the person that you go home and talk to, or lay your head down by, or however. It could be a girlfriend, a wife, a mother, a grandmother, but no matter who this person is to you, or even a friend, this is somebody who is who is keeping you emotionally present, you know, through all of, you know, your trials and errors. This is the person that is your rock. Okay, I feel like for most of you, that's who this person is. For others, this may be somebody coming into your life in the month of November who's just going to give you some good advice or a nudge in the right direction. But like I said, for the majority of you, I think this is somebody who's already been there and who's been there for you for a while. And she has you, you know, she has your back emotionally. She she might not help you out financially. She may, but most likely not. But she has your back when it comes to your emotions, and motivating you to, you know, keep your heart in the right place, to do things honestly and not dishonestly, and but to go out there and be a go-getter, and to do what it is that you're destined to do. Well, that is your reading in its entirety, Capricorn. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please remember to push that like button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. And click that bell so you get notified when I post new videos, because it's different every single month. And don't forget to leave me a comment. I love to hear your comments. And don't forget to check out your rising sign video.